Preliminary estimates on the Eurozone business activity turned out to be well below the forecast, and the confidence of European entrepreneurs has been at its lowest level in the last several years. Thus, the services PMI shrank to 47.8 points from 48.7 points instead of rising to 49.1. The manufacturing PMI dropped to 43 points from 43.4, whereas economists had expected a rise to 43.8 points. As a result, the composite PMI slid to 46.5 points from 47.2 instead of climbing to 47.6. In other words, business activity has been falling for the fifth month in a row. What's more, it was the sharpest decline since November 2020. If not taken into account the pandemic period, it's the weakest reading since March 2013, when Europe faced a debt crisis. There is no wonder that the euro started losing value. In the United Kingdom, the situation is a bit better. Nevertheless, business activity in the services sector dropped to 49.2 points from 49.3. Analysts had anticipated an increase to 49.8. However, the manufacturing PMI advanced to 45.2 points from 44.3, whereas economists had predicted a smaller rise to 44.9 points. As a result, the composite PMI inched up to 48.6 points from 48.5 instead of 49.1. Now, a lot will depend on the data from the United States. Unlike Europe, their forecasts are initially negative. If the forecast plays out, the euro will have a chance to recoup its current losses and return to the levels recorded at the beginning of the day. On the trading chart, we see that the euro-dollar pair opened a new trading week with a rally and broke the resistance level of 1.0620, and the euro jumped by about 0.8%. At present, the euro is showing some signs of overbought conditions on the daily chart. However, speculators may ignore these technical signals amid the inertial movement, and this in turn may prevent the pair from experiencing a full-scale correctional decline. If the price consolidates above 1.07, it will jump to 1.08. In the event of a drop, the price will return to 1.06. Meanwhile, the pound-dollar pair followed the market and started gaining in value, and the level of 1.2150 is acting as support. The pair climbed by about 1% from this level. If the pound sterling continues to rise, it may approach the resistance level of 1.2350, and notably the currency may fall amid overbought conditions in the daily period. However, given the inertial movement, speculators may ignore this fact. Nevertheless, the resistance level of 1.2350 could act as an important area for buyers. And that's all for now. We keep monitoring the financial market situation. Subscribe to our channel and see you in several hours. We will take a close look at the US trading session.